What's up, guys? It's your boy Paul Beezy here, back with another video. Today we are taking on a top league panic room ranked number 41 in the world. We did just crack the top 20. As you can see, we are ranked number 17. Started off with kind of a bad start here. Had some shenanigans going, but we are taking on a 3,000 power team. So today I'm going to show you how to work a 3,000 power guy, as well as run some spacing switch for a 2-point. So we're going to start it off like we always do, guys. Flipped, halfback, cutback. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We see that safety coming down, but we did get the block. We break a tackle, and we get a big gain. Almost broke around the edge there, but we did still get a big gain. So we're going to go halfback blast here, always next in our rotation usually. So here we break it out, cut inside, and we get around that defender to get another nice large gain. Here we're going to go halfback pitch out of the Sean Payton playbook. And there's one defender, cut around him. What a nasty cut on that safety. Goodbye to the house. I'll see ya later. Here's spacing switch, guys. So here we're going to snap the ball, scramble out, and as it's open, and I should have just went straight up. That was a little unlucky to not get in on that, but you will see. First thing I always do on spacing switch, we scroll out and see where our options are. So here we'll start drive number 2, guys. As you can see, I have 2,990 power because I put in the John Johnson, who gives +1 overall to Rams players. And what that does is that is going to give my Gurley a boost to 99 speed. So here we're going to go with halfback, cutback, flipped again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We get the block on that blitzing safety. We break to the outside. We got a big gain here, guys. And we couldn't quite get around that last defender, but we get a huge gain there. So here we're going to go halfback blast. And we bounce to the outside. We got that blitz and safety again. And we cut in. Goodbye. Make that guy miss. And we are up inside the red zone. And we're going to go halfback pitch here. And we break it to the outside. Cut around one defender. Same thing as last time. Cut around that linebacker. And we are in for the touchdown. So here's spacing switch. We're going to roll the outside. We see that blitz pressure, so we get panicked there. We hit the tight end. I'm going to slow it down. Watch this right D end. It looks like my guard's not going to pick him up, but he does pick up the blitz. But I was already committed and throwing that ball, so we hit that tight end. He was open. If you watch that tight end, he will go on that curl route a lot, man. And he will turn around and be right there for you to box out his defender, almost like a basketball box out, and get you a nice open throwing lane to hit him. It's either him or the wide receiver to your right, or a scramble. So you'll see me do all of them today. So here's drive number 3 against this 3,000 power team. We get out of the way, take them 25 free yards, and we will start with cutback, halfback, cutback, flipped. And this time we did get smashed. But don't panic. We are still going to run on 2nd and 13. Halfback blast. We bounce to the outside. We'd had success on it before, so we break it out, get a huge gain on that. Normally, people wouldn't run on 2nd and 13. Don't shy away from the run. Here is halfback pitch, guys, and we bounce to the outside, and we get stuffed. So we're on a 2nd and 15. I want you to watch this now, guys. We're going to go inside zone here. We bounce to the outside. We get up for another huge gain, cut around that defender, nasty cut on that safety, 2nd and 15 inside zone to the crib. So here's spacing switch, guys. As you can see, scramble button immediately, roll out, and what do? We get, this time we actually get over the end zone line. We don't get jobbed on that one. So 22 on the day against a 3,000 power team. I think that was a pretty good. So we are going to go over to my alt now and play my alt drives against this league. We do have 2933 power on my alt as well. So let's jump in and see what we got here. Same thing, guys. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Flipped, halfback, cutback, and we bounce to the outside and we get around that defender and we outside, but we can't quite break it to the house. One play bangers are hard to come by nowadays. Let's go with halfback blast here. We bounce to the outside and we get stuffed. So 2nd and 12, guys. What are we going to do here? We are going to run it again. We're going to go halfback pitch here, and we get to the outside, but we get stuffed. Now on 3rd and 9, we are going to go hitch and go. Flipped is my favorite. One of my favorite plays for passing to the drag route, to the running back, or to the tight end. That drag route's open, and we get up to the line, and we're on a 4th and inches. We're just going to push it right through the middle, guys. We're going to go halfback dive, the goal line one, where we have the fullback blocking, and we get over and we get ourselves a first down. So now we are going to go inside zone and see what we can break off here. We bounce to the outside, and we cut up because that cornerback did shed his block, but we get up for a decent gain. 2nd and inches, fullback dive time to push it right over the line. So here we go. We're going to go right back to flipped halfback cutback, and we bounce to the outside, and there's that cornerback shedding his block, but we cut up the middle of the field, and we trip over to the 3-yard line, and now we go halfback dive. We do get stuffed, but we are on the 1-yard line, and now we go halfback dive one more time, and we are in for our touchdown. So here we're going to go spacing switch, guys. I want you guys to watch this here. Watch this closely. Here we're going to bounce to the outside, and what do we see? We pull that defender towards us. The defender that is guarding the receiver, we pull him towards us, slow it down. Look, see how he's immediately when I start scrambling, he tries to come towards me. That leaves my wide receiver open. So last second, you throw the wide receiver the ball, and that is another way to execute it. So always roll to the right and then pick your option. You're going to scramble. You're going to scramble it in, hit your wide receiver, or hit your tight end, which is the last case scenario. So next, we're going to go flipped halfback cutback here, and we bounce to the outside. We see that cornerback cutting in. That safety shed his block, so he did stop us there. But here we're going to go fullback dive over for the first down, get some new life. Here we're going to go halfback blast, not flipped, and we bounce to the outside, cut in because I see that safety coming down to meet me there on the sideline. So now we are going to go with halfback pitch, and we bounce to the outside but get stuffed. 3rd and 13, I want you to watch this, guys, okay? We're going to go Seattle here. Watch what happens with my guards. Immediately, my guards both back up into me as the quarterback, and I trip and fall. Literally 4th and 20. So I'm going to contemplate what I'm going to do. I edited some of this out because I sat on the play screen for a very long time, but we are going to go with Seattle on this one. Simply because I think that's the best option. I have 2 good routes there. I don't really like going with, Hail Mary or X follow as much as I like Seattle. So we're going to go Seattle here. We're going to have to give it more time to develop simply because we need 20 yards. So look at how far that first down. We let it develop, and boom. We got a little bit of luck on our side there. It was open, but that safety hitting him, that he didn't drop it, that actually shows also how good of a card that Jared Cook is. So here's cutback. We bounce the outside. We break a tackle, and we make a nasty cut to the outside, and we get a huge gain. New life. Here we are, halfback blast in the red zone. Bounce to the outside, and we get stuffed. 2nd and 9 here, guys. We're going to go with inside zone. We bounce to the outside, but they shed their blocks, and we get stuffed again. So it's 3rd and 9. We're going to go with hitch and go. And here, look for this drag route. There it is. And we turn it upfield, and we get a first down, and we are on the 1-yard line. So now, dive it up. It's time to dive it up. Let's go. We punch it in for the touchdown, and here we are going to go spacing switch again. Show you guys another way to do this. Scramble out to the right. What do we see? Wide open field. We take it in for the scramble, QB scramble for the 2 points. So here we are going to get on to our next drive here, and we will speed this up for you. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know it might be fun to try random new plays, but if you're playing competitive LVL, you always want to score, so go with what you know works. We get a huge gain there. 2nd and inches, we're going to go fullback dive and get ourselves some new life, and we get a pretty good gain there out of that fullback dive. Now we're going to go halfback blast, and we bounce to the outside, and we get met by that safety right there pretty quickly. So here we are going to go with halfback pitch. Nasty cut alert, nasty cut alert. Goodbye. And we get down there. Like I said, hard to get a banger nowadays. Those safeties are so fast. Here's inside zone, guys. And we get met right after the handoff. So here we're going to go back to cutback, 2nd and 12. We bounce to the outside. Don't be scared to run on long downs because we get up for a nice gain. Get a first down, get new life. Here we're going to go right back to blast. And we bounce to the outside and we get met there. But we break that tackle. Gurley is such a monster. All right, so here we're going to go dive it up, guys. It's 2nd and 7. We bounce it right up the middle and we're in for the touchdown. So here comes a spacing switch, guys. I want you guys to watch. I shed this tackle, and then we panic because we shed the tackle, and we hit the tight end. As you can see, that tight end was boxing him out, so we're going to slow it down. Here, now watch. My guard trips me up again. I shed a tackle from the D end. I see that my tight end's right there. I hit him. He's got his defender boxed out. And if you are in panic mode, sometimes you can just hit him as he's boxed out, so... Yep, there's 3 drives, guys. 24 on my alt, 22 on my main. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Beezy's out.